This is actually huge. I just read some of the biggest news that I'll probably read all year, but we are making the shift, okay? We are shifting away from the bad and towards the good. We are one step closer to a utopian society. No, I'm not talking about the metaverse. No, I'm not talking about the GTA 6, although that does sound interesting. I'm talking about a world where less people smoke dirt pickles than weed. I'm referring to a recent Gallup poll that found that more Americans smoke marijuana than cigarettes, okay? This is actually huge. Get wrecked, dirt pickle smokers. This Gallup poll, which was just released August 16th, shows that 16% of those that were surveyed said that they do smoke marijuana, up from 12% on a similar poll last year. Now, if we compare this to tobacco, only 11% of people said they smoke tobacco cigarettes, which is down from 16% the previous year. So there's actually a nice little shift. Less doo-doo, more of the good stuff. And I was actually surprised to hear that the peak was in the 1950s at about 45% adults saying that they were smokers of tobacco cigarettes. Now, this is a Forbes article. It does say later in the article they only started asking the question in 2013, and I could imagine that early on not as many people are comfortable answering it. Like, what? They're asking me about weed. This is like right before it's even legal in Colorado, the first state to go rec. But it's more legalized, it's more normalized in a lot of places, and that's something to consider. I've never answered a Gallup poll that I can remember. I don't know if I've ever heard anybody talk about it. I don't know who they're asking, but they're asking people. And I think just for reference, I think later in the article, it says like 37% of people are drinkers or use alcohol. So there's still a lot more people. Alcohol is obviously way more normalized, but there's more people using cannabis regularly. I think the number of people that have actually tried it, not the people that use it regularly, has stayed about the same. I think it's like 48-50% of people say they've tried it, but the amount of people that say they use it has gone up. That could be due to it being more legal, more available. Some people can actually go into the store and get it instead of meeting some shady guy in a parking lot somewhere. But it shows that more people are smoking marijuana. Yes, I'm saying it funny on purpose. But this is huge. Dirt pickles have been so normalized for so long. You can buy them anywhere. You could smoke them anywhere. It's just become a thing that people have gotten used to. Yes, it's a little bit more limited than it used to be. You used to be able to smoke in restaurants and on airplanes. I'm glad you can't smoke in restaurants anymore. Like, even weed. If you could smoke weed in every restaurant, like, you wouldn't want to go there, bro. You don't want to go to Denny's when somebody hotboxed it with their mids. You don't want to just sit in that cloud of blunt smoke. Because, you know, people are like, oh, dude, it's blunt, bro, it's a blunt. No, bro, I don't want to do this. I don't want to be in your hotbox. And if you look into the poll, they go into some more details. You could see, like, different age groups and genders and things like that and how they relate. But you could see that there's a lot of use in the younger generation on the poll, like 18 to 34. There's, like, a high amount of use. It's over 50% say they tried it, but like 30% of them say that they actually use it or use it regularly. Which also makes me wonder, it's more and more young people, obviously, but I wonder, they don't really go into too much detail on this. How many of these people are cart smokers, and how many of these people are cart smokers in a non-legal state that are most likely getting a counterfeit cart? Like, I always wonder about that. Like, sure, people are filling out the poll. Yeah, I'm this old and I smoke marijuana, but are you really doing that? Or did you get a Mario Kart from the plug and you're just counting that as use? Like, I'm not saying that might not get you high or it might not be the thing, but I do wonder if some people are checking the box for yes and they maybe haven't even had anything, or they got some Delta 8 from the plug that was relabeled as cookies or something. I don't know. It happens all the time. But that counts, right? That counts. Does it? Either way, that was something I thought was super interesting. More and more people are smoking every day. It's becoming more legalized, but now there's more people smoking marijuana than tobacco. So, like, I think that's really cool. And if you're still smoking dirt pickles, what are you doing? Stop it. It's gross. Anyway, come get high with me on Twitch. I smoke live after 9 p.m. Eastern. If you have Amazon Prime, you can support me for free. And if you never heard about my tier list for best ways to get high, check this out. Have a lit day, my dudes.